Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good day today. I know we've had a volatile day in the Bitcoin market, so I'm here to help you make sense of it, figure out what are we looking at, what's the environment, what are the trades we're looking for, etc. As an introduction, my name is Patrick, aka PC0813 from Pro Traders Lounge. If you guys like these updates, go ahead and feel free to hit the like button, leave us a comment. Always love to hear what you guys have to say. All right, so without any further ado, let's just jump right into the charts. So Bitcoin, on the daily chart, I'm gonna show you guys the trades we've taken, not just the trades we've taken, but why we've taken them. That way you guys can know this information for yourself, and you can take these trades in the future too, and do as well as we've been doing in this market. So Bitcoin, we're going to start on the daily. We're going to work into the low time frame. And on the daily chart here, what I want to start with is just what I call it, impulse volume. It's a fixed range volume pull of an impulse. And with that, we get the associated value area. Now, we just take it from low to high, our fixed range pull. This is a strategy that I've been working on for years now, and it hits with tremendous accuracy in all markets. But anyhow, so we can see the value area high. You guys may recognize this resistance zone that I tweeted that I was shorting. Last week, the week before, this is the reason why I was shorting it. It was our value area high of the current impulse up, held beautifully as resistance, bounced off the point of control level a few times, good respect there. And then today, we've got our value area low. It's the reason why I took the long last week. I'm currently in a long from the lows right now. It's a scalp because we have to see if we're going to close inside this range or not. And yes, I did say range. I believe that's what we are putting in. Just between the value areas, I think we're putting in a nice channel here in the higher time frames. As long as we can close today above the value area low, I do feel comfortable about staying in this range. One thing we've also discussed at Pro Traders Lounge is the idea of filling in the bottom portion of this volume profile and creating a little mini range down here where we have not had a lot of price action previously. So if we stay range bound, I'm kind of looking to stay within the lower half for at least a few days. I mean, we never really know exactly how long it's going to take to bust out of these, but this is the area we're looking for in regards to local ranging if we stay within the bigger range. Now, the short that we took that I last put out was our short position, which actually hit again for the exact same trade today. And it's simple. It's very, very simple. I know you guys, people love complex trading strategies. The most simplistic strategies with the probabilities and statistics to back them up are typically the ones you want to trade from. So I give you here. Once I saw this range developing between the value area, when I see the value area high, and the point of control becoming respected, in my mind, I'm thinking we're probably going to put in a range here. Now, I drew this out on the chart, saw that we had a nice channel formation, and that I wanted to short basically the bottom half of the channel. We got to do that not once over the weekend, but twice, bottoming out today. Simple stuff, honestly. It's just using the value areas of the impulse to determine where the range is going to be, and then we take range trades from them. Now, when I say range trades, it's simplistic, very simplistic, back and forth, high to low. Now, we can take partial range trades, like from the midpoint down to the low, midpoint to the high, etc. But this is the overall gist. As long as we stay within the channel, these will be your primary high time frame trades, just between our value area low, value area high, and of course, I'm a big fan of taking profit every leg of the way. Now, beyond those obvious trades, we do have to look at what I call deviation trades. Now, the deviation trades are, these two are fairly standard, right? You get the idea. We lose the value area low. I'm looking to make a move down. We claim the value area high. I'm looking for new highs. Simple stuff. Again, if you're watching this from the high time frames, it's a lot easier to watch this than the low time frame. I can assure you. I'll show you in the next segment when I go over the 1 and 4 hour. So this trade you may be looking at. What I'm looking at, if we break out of the channel, but Bitcoin decides it still wants to remain bullish in regards to market structure, we could potentially be putting in just a little bat pattern. We do have the 0.5 retrace, around the 886 retrace up top. So I'd be looking again, it's a deviation to the upside. So I'd be looking to the deviation to the downside to the lows. And as you can see, I'll zoom in for you so you can take a better look at it. we have this little volume ledge. That's where I have my D, or I think we could get a bounce. Now you notice here I have the note, take profit every leg up. This could very easily come down, small bounce, continue down, very easily. Once we've broken below value area low, we can't really be too bullish until we get back above it. So we take that trade as what we call a scalp with potential, where we have talked about our program TPs that we take for that kind of a trade. But again, fairly simplistic. We either get a deviation to the downside or we break the channel and we trade the deviation of the channel. If we stay within the channel, I trade the channel. It's very, very simple stuff. I'm not trying to complicate anything for anybody. Alrighty, let's go over to I'm going to show you how this works, not just on the daily, but also on the lower time frames as well. Before I do that, just a little intro. If you guys do not know who we are, let me go ahead and give you an introduction. Pro Traders Lounge. We run a live trading group with educational content. The content is focused upon how we trade. Now, these are strategies that each of us as pro trader have developed over the years that are unique to us. We don't all use the same technique. We often use our methods in conjunction with each other as confluence, but we do not use the same data. We have different data that quite often points towards the same things. Pro trader confluence, it's a beautiful trade to take when that happens. But we look at everything from Bitcoin. As you can see, we do have an Elliott wave specialist, low time frame, high time frame, altcoins, which I myself am big in, and stocks and Forex. I'm also delving heavily into that as well. But we cover just about everything in regards to the assets that we try to trade. Our methods do work across all markets. And then we have a number, and I do mean over a dozen live trading sessions per week. And we record every single one of them. They're on our website. If you want to just look at the altcoin series, when we're looking at those, we can differentiate however you want to look. We tell you what we're looking for here. These are the assets we're charting every single time. Psychology series, because I know pulling the trigger is a big trouble for some people. So we do go over that as well. Swinger series, stocks, Forex, etc. Lounge session is just when we feel like going live. Trader hour earlier, we got some volatility. The man wanted to go live. He's a stud, absolute stud. If you guys want to learn more, go to our website, protraderslounge.com. Okay, now the sales pitch is over. Let's get into the lower time frame. So on the 4-hour chart, we can take the exact same methods, fixed range volume. Let's back it out here. And I'm looking at what I call uncleared impulses. So this was not cleared until today in terms of the high and the low. And this is uncleared until today. So until today, we had a nice little area. First thing I want to point out is we had a nice point of control resistance. Pinpoint resistance, 1, 2, liquidity grab. Now, in these scenarios, I always recommend to our members they trade what I call the backside of the move. Price slices right up through. Don't worry about trading it up here. Wait for price to fall back below. If it's a good level, you will get the back test. Like you see right here, you get the back test. That is the short we want to take, and down we go. So one example there, we also have our value area low, which was our local resistance. Again, very simple stuff. It's not that complicated. If I can get it, you guys can get it, I promise you. Now, I've noticed here, I showed out the value area low, and what I typically do is just draw a box, like a region of resistance, an area of interest. So is what we call them, AOI, from the value area low to value area low. And that gave us, it was after this impulse was complete, is when we had this level, that gave us the perfect short. The perfect short to go with the trend. Again, you don't have to snipe the highs, you don't even have to catch the back test, you can wait for the data to develop. The data has developed at this point and tells us that this is an area to look for. And then even on the 1 hour, we can take this down to the 1 hour as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So our last two impulses on the 1 hour chart. Low to high, high to low. Nice and simple. We take our value area high of the impulse down, draw it down to the point of control. This is the zone, the area of interest here. To the downside, we have our value area lows, which are basically in the same place. I've marked it right down here where the volume drops off. I call it a ledge, but that is where I put the low for the downside area of interest. As you can see, this is what we were trading yesterday. Long took profits, long took profits, long took profits, and flipped into a short. Took profits, broke below here. I'm not looking to long this right now until we get to range lows. Hence why I'm long from the absolute lows. It's the only place I was looking to long from below this green box. So simple stuff, guys. Yeah. If you guys want to learn more, check us out. Again, protraderslounge.com. As a reminder, everything that we discussed was for entertainment, educational purposes only. If you guys enjoyed today's content, please smash the likes, give us a comment. We always love to hear from you. Anyhow, guys, take care, stay safe, treat your capital with respect, respect the market, and I will catch you guys with another public update soon. Take care.